Most people think that when others talk over them, it means they're boring, or not confident enough, or not important. But that's not the real reason. People talk over you because of how your presence is perceived, not because of what you're saying. And the uncomfortable truth is this: you can be smart, kind, and right, and still get talked over. This happens quietly, subconsciously, and often without bad intentions. Here's why. When you speak, the human brain immediately makes a judgment. Not about your words, but about your certainty. The brain asks, is this person grounded? Do they expect to be heard? Are they comfortable taking space? If the answer is unclear, people don't wait. They interrupt. Most people who get talked over don't actually speak too softly. They speak uncertainly. They start sentences with hesitation. They trail off at the end. They rush their words to avoid discomfort. These are subtle cues, but the brain picks them up instantly. And once someone interrupts you once, the pattern forms. Here's where it gets tricky. When people notice they're being talked over, they usually respond by doing the wrong thing. They speak faster. They explain more. They raise their voice slightly. But psychologically, this makes it worse. Why? Because speed signals anxiety. And anxiety lowers authority. Think about people who rarely get interrupted. They're not louder. They pause. They speak slower. They finish their thoughts, even if someone tries to jump in. That calm resistance sends a powerful signal. I expect to be heard. And the brain respects expectations. Another reason people talk over you is over politeness. If you frequently say things like, sorry, just one thing. Let me be quick. I might be wrong, but you're unconsciously giving permission to interrupt you. Not because others are rude, but because you've lowered the perceived importance of your words. Here's an important distinction. Being interrupted is not about dominance. It's about structure. Conversations are guided by invisible rules. When you speak with structure, clear starts, steady pacing, and full stops, people follow. When you speak without structure, others fill the gap. So how do you stop being talked over? You don't fight for attention. You change the signal. First, slow down. Even 1 second slower than usual changes how your words land. Second, finish your sentence, even if someone interrupts. You don't apologize. You don't raise your voice. You calmly continue. This trains people how to treat you. Third, remove unnecessary softeners. You don't need to say just or maybe for I think before every sentence. Say what you mean. Let it sit. Silence after speaking is not awkward, it's authority. Here's a simple example. Two people say the same thing. One says, I'm not sure, but maybe we could try a different approach. The other says, let's try a different approach. Same idea. Different signal. One gets interrupted. The other gets listened to. This isn't about being aggressive. It's about being anchored. When your body, voice, and pacing align, people feel it. They stop interrupting, not because they're trying to be polite, but because interrupting you no longer feels natural. So if people talk over you, don't take it personally. It's not disrespect. It's feedback. And once you adjust the signal, the room adjusts to you.